Greg in North Dakota, you're on Fez.
Hey, boys, sorry today.
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. Listen, I had a buddy a few years ago, a truck driver, much like myself. Hadn't heard from him for a while. Called him, and I got a call from his neighbor, and he was having a funeral for him because he had pericarditis, and he was in the hospital for almost a month. The inflammation carried on as it did.
Yeah.
So it's a very dangerous thing that Dave's going through right now.
Dave hasn't even been admitted. He goes back and forth at home every night.
Yeah.
So what is your point?
The pericardium dried up to like leather, and it just got hard, and they couldn't do anything about it, and essentially it tightened up like a wet glove. And like the gloves that wouldn't fit OJ, and it killed him. It stopped his heart.
Oh, my God.
Oh, if it was that serious, Dave would be in ICU.
This is much worse than anything I've ever even heard about before. Flip, Kentucky, Ron and Fez show.
Fez, I don't want to be mean, but aren't you maybe a little jealous that Dave is kind of taking your spot on the show, and now he's going to start getting attention for health reasons?
Well, Dave needs my full attention right now with what he's going through.
Why does he need your full attention?
He's a very sick man.
He has an inflammation.
Of the heart.
I had 2 heart attacks.
Not today.
No.
But when you did, I paid attention to you.
My heart is damaged. I walk around with a scarred heart every day.
You don't have a scarred heart. You have a stent.
I have 2 stents, but from that heart attack, where blood flow was cut off, that's all dead heart there.
Was your chest cut open?
No.
Then this is a lot worse. Brian, Los Angeles, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the tests. Fez, if Dave was admitted to the hospital, they didn't see anything life-threatening wrong, like a blockage like you had, then they're going to send him home and bring him back for tests every week or so. I have 2 holes in my heart, and I had heart surgery. And when I went in with chest pains, they said, hey, let's do this test and this test until we find something wrong, and then they found the 2 holes. So it's not necessarily, it doesn't make his less severe. It's just that, maybe it's not as life-threatening. They didn't see the blockage right away, but he still has to go through all these tests.
Yeah,
he's in severe pain.
He's in severe Percocets.
That's why he's had to take off time.
Yes, because these tests keep getting drawn out day after day. Where if it was a serious matter, everything would be taken care of. They wouldn't let him out of their sight.
It's a serious matter. Here's Tom Houston. You're on Fez.
This is the most I've heard Fez participate in a long time. Now that Dave's out, regain your position, big man. Regain your position. See ya.
I'm sitting right here in my position. Don't you worry about it, buddy.
Dan in Ohio. You're on Fez.
Hey, Fez, at least Dave shows up for this show and his other show.
Don't do monkey grunts. We don't know when Dave will get back. We have no idea.
It'll be Saturday.
No, we don't work on Saturday.
Special delivery does. He'll be back Saturday. 9 o'clock or whenever the Sam and Dave show comes on.
You don't even know for sure?
I'm not sure.
Do you even listen?
I've listened before.
Now,
wandered away.
Now, knowing what I know about Dave, I'm going to cherish my special delivery tapes. Oh, we do have Eastside Dave on?
Yep.
All right, well, I got to put most of my attention right now on Dave because what he's going through. Perhaps the worst of all the 202 problems over the years.
I don't think it's worse than heart attacks.
Did you have heart attacks? Because I've never heard that before. I know you got stents, but did you have heart attacks?
Yes, I had heart attacks.
Here's the man of the hour, Eastside Dave McDonald. Dave!
Oh, brother.
Oh, thank you so much.
How you doing, big man?
Thank you. Oh, Ronnie B, I'm all right. I'm just trying to make it through, baby.
You're living like a hero.
Yeah, I don't feel very good. And then I was resting. I was, as they say, resting, and then my phone started to go off like a pinball machine. Doot, 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 doot. And then people say if Fez is mad at me or Fez is doing something. I wasn't able to catch it.
Fez wants nothing but the best for you, Dave. And I wasn't going to talk about this till I get it done, but I'm going to talk to Fez and Sirius about this. I would like to get some kind of a Sirius Purple Heart Award for
Thank you.
A guy like Dave who gives so much of himself, taking the bus back and forth to work every day, that finally that heart that I believe is 10 sizes too big gave out.
Right.
I have a Purple Heart, literally.
This is Dave time.
That's because you eat too much grape candy.
Dave, how are the perks?
The perks are good. By that you mean Percocets? Right?
Yeah.
The perks are good, but I've run out of them right now.
All right.
So, yeah. So that's upsetting to me.
Look, first of all, you have a phone. You have to call in your regular doctor, make a call. I feel like my heart is collapsing. My God, I can't take the pain. It's like there's a fire. You hang up from then you call the hospital. Repeat the same story, and at certain points, make sure you groan and scream.
Yes.
And then let them know, I can't get back and forth. I need to double dose.
Exactly.
So when that's back, you're going to have 4 different scripts.
Well, personally, I feel like I should be getting perks just for the bus ride now.
Right.
Now that I know how perks work,
right.
At least I'm finally able to sleep. I haven't slept in a long time, so that's been nice. So, but no, I've been very ill, despite Fez's doubting Thomas's viewpoint, and furthermore, I had already canceled special delivery for this Saturday. It's already been canceled.
So maybe now you could cancel that fucking thing that you're saying over and over, Fez.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
No, it's been canceled. It was canceled it was canceled yesterday. But I don't expect you to know these things, being that you don't like paying attention to 202, the virus, or anything that goes on our channel.
Is your show on 202?
This time the virus is in your own chest.
Exactly.
Dave, if it would make you feel better, I'll come in and do special delivery with Sam and finally knock the ball out of the fucking park.
Oh, no, that's okay, Mr.
I'd love to come in. Don't worry about a thing. You relax. I'll make them forget there even was a Dave McDonald.
Yeah, you got a lot to do on your Saturday nights. Kentucky Derby's coming on. I don't expect you to be there. It's going to be a very busy sports weekend this Saturday. I'm surprised Fez is taking this angle, though, because I'm in a lot of pain. I remember when he was in pain, I helped him out, and I didn't deride him or doubt that he was sick. So I wish I could argue a lot stronger, but I'm kind of fucked up and ill and everything like that. And
hold on, I've got your doctor on with us right now. It's Dr. Steve. Hey, Dr. Steve.
Hello, my friends.
Any way you could write some scripts for Dave?
I think they already wrote him some scripts. He doesn't need that from me.
And then the other thing is I think I have behind the eyeball cancer, and I'm going to need some kind of painkiller for that.
Okay, that we can help you with.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't have Dave's permission to talk about his condition, but since I hear you've got him on the air, as long as it's okay with him, I'll tell you what he does need. If it's okay if I talk about it, Dave.
Go ahead.
Is he needs a new receptionist at the place that he went to. They were the rudest bunch of people I've ever talked to in my life.
That's called New Jersey.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, I
got into a fight. I got into a fight with the receptionist while there.
Yeah, and then when he just called me to ask to call them to see what his status was, they started yelling at me.
What is wrong with these people, Dave? What is wrong with New Jersey?
I don't know what is wrong with receptionists in general, why they're so fat and just horrible people, and that's what I was trying to point out to her before I was told that if I don't leave, they would call the cops on me.
Yep.
So,
they did say that to you? Well, you didn't tell me that.
To me. That's why I needed Dr. Steve to call in and get my results.
Well, I didn't realize they'd threatened you with incarceration before you got me in the middle of it. Thank you. I didn't know that.
They did. Yeah, it was not a good scene.
Sounds like you guys are going in there with a lot of attitude.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, that's a little different story than the one I got at the time. But anyway, what he has is absolutely. I mean, he's describing it perfectly. And Dave's never been one to lay out sick. I mean, this sounds like the real deal. And we'll have some results this afternoon.
I've never called out sick in my life on the Ron Fez show.
No,
I've called out when I've had funerals for my grandmother and when my kids have been sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never in my life called out sick.
he doesn't miss days, Fezzy. It doesn't happen.
He misses a ton of days. It's constant.
If you listened to what I said, it was that I
Dave,
don't call.
Dave.
We're in a lot of pain.
You're in a bad condition. I don't want you to get upset.
No, my heart is fucking. Hold on, I have to lie down.
Now, hey, Fezzy, in his defense, what he has is different than what you had, and the pain of pericarditis.
Doctor, don't explain it to him because everything that happens to Fez happens exactly that way to every other Earthling in the universe.
So it's more painful?
Yeah, he
Dr.
sounds
Steve?
really sick now with fighting with me. I thought he was too weak to talk.
It's more painful than what Fed had?
Too weak to talk.
On a scale of 1 to 10, pericarditis pain is much more acute than pain of, say, a heart attack.
Wow.
Yeah, and here's the thing: heart attack pain comes when the heart is starving for oxygen, right? So, the first thing that happens with pericarditis pain is it lasts longer. A heart attack will either go away.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm going to be in there tomorrow. I'm going to be in there, and I'll see Fez face to face to see.
Oh, good.
Dave, I don't want you to.
Don't worry about it.
I don't want you to come in here until you're ready.
This sounds like a very weak person.
I'll be ready tomorrow, Fez, because God knows I've fucking helped you out, never fucking doubted you for 1 second in these thousands of shows you've taken off.
Oh!
But you know what?
Who's got the better track record here now?
I'll fucking do. And why do you think I'm in so much fucking pain?
Dave,
Because of fucking you fucking cocksucker.
All right. That's the downs talking, I'm sure. That's the downs talking, I'm sure.
Here I am, right smack in the middle of something again. Wow.
So, Dr. Steve.
Yes.
It is the kind of pain that Dave is talking about.
Yeah, it's a very acute, sharp pain as opposed to the sort of dull pain that you get with a heart attack. Now, a heart attack, obviously much more serious than this, but it just goes to show you that it's not, you can't gauge the seriousness of a condition based on the symptoms alone. So,
all right, Dr. Steve.
All right, my friends.
Thank you, Dr. Steve. Thanks for trying to tell us that a heart attack doesn't hurt.
No,
now you're mad at Dr. Steve?
I know the pain I was in.
No, I know.
Arms, the
Fezzy.
jaw, all of it, through my back.
Absolutely. But you recall, I mean, it's a dull pain that radiates to your jaw and to your arm that's associated with shortness of breath and nausea and all those things. And I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. As a matter of fact, as I said, it's much more dangerous than the pericarditis is. However, there's a serious aspect of pericarditis too. If he gets enough fluid around his heart, it can actually stop his heart from being able to beat effectively. And the pain is, I mean, you remember when you described it, it felt like a weight on your chest. This feels like somebody stabbing you in the heart with a sharp instrument. I mean, they're just different. It's a different kind of pain. And it's a serious illness. It's unusual, too. I've seen lots and lots of heart attacks in my career, and only a few cases of pericarditis in my career. So,
And Fez, everybody's had pain at one time or another.
Yes.
But when other people have pain, you don't try to tell them, I have more pain than you. At the same time, he got a little fucking crazy, but I'm sure that's just because he's downed out and in pain. The whole you're a cocksucker thing.
Right, yeah. But I kept hearing too weak to move, but can scream at the top of his lungs. Sounds very up and about to me.
Because you were, fucking with him just a little bit. Just a little bit there. All right, Dr. Steve.
Well, I'm sorry?
You sent me an email the other day.
Yes, sir.
I replied to you and then never heard back again.
Well, I'm contemplating. I was thinking about that on the way into the office today, just how I would respond to that, because when I started thinking about what we were talking about, it made me extremely anxious.
You get nervous thinking about that.
Yeah, I do.
That's so weird because you don't come up. So he writes me an idea about a concept idea. So I go, hey, this is doable. And I start to put on these other things, blah, blah, blah. I write back to him. Let me know what you think.
Uh-huh.
And then never hear back from him.
Well,
and I'm like,
never hear back. It was a couple of days ago, but I promise I'm going to write you back
Dr.
about
Steve,
that.
Here's something you got to know about me. People answer back to me within minutes. Hicks knows this. All the bosses here. I expect immediate response. I didn't know whether I took you the wrong way, and the fact that I made you anxious, I surely didn't mean to.
No. You didn't make me anxious. The idea did, and that's my fault for bringing it up in the first place and then getting anxious about it.
Don't worry about it, but I didn't know you had anxious problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had panic syndrome back years ago, and I got over that, but I still have anxiety when when I start thinking about the spotlight turning on me a little bit.
Dr. Steve, all you need to do is fail as much as I do, and then you never have to worry about failure again.
You just assume.
Yeah, you just assume. I'm going to go out and fail at this next project. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, talk to you later, buddy.
Okay, man.
All right, bye.
We'll talk soon.
I think you blew your chance. All right, Fez, stay on this. Dave? Hey, Dave?
Yes, Brian.
I just want you to get some rest, go to sleep. Don't worry about yelling at Fez or what he said to him. Put all that out of your mind. When you come back, we'll talk about it, all right?
I'll be here. I'll be in tomorrow. I'm going to fucking perk it up.
Don't want you to be in tomorrow. I want you to relax. I want you to relax.
Vodka. I'm gonna get. Fez wants me to drink vodka, I'm gonna drink vodka. I'm gonna smoke pot. I'm gonna fucking go onto the fucking corner in Asbury Park and get an 8-ball.
Well,
I'm gonna get a hooker.
Get two. Dave, just relax. Pepper's gonna check in with you after the show.
Go to KB toy store.
Right.
I'm gonna get a bit toys for myself.
I hate when everybody acts like they're gonna hurt themselves to hurt others. Just stop it. I just want you to start relaxing. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And then I'm going to talk to him later about calling you a fucking cocksucker. But at the same time, he is on downs. He is in pain. It's like a fucking constant around here anymore. Here's Peter. You're on Fez.
Hey, Fez, why is it that if someone else gets sick and it's not about you anymore being sick or having heart problems, you got to lash out and attack Dave and act like he's faking it?
You're the one making it about me. You're making it about me.
No, Fez. It seems like if the person with the heart problems isn't you, and it's not all about you, you get angry and accuse Dave of being fake.
I'm just wondering what's happening. What's he up to? What's going on? Why aren't these tests getting done sooner if this is so serious? I'd like to know what's going on.
You're like, I know all about heart problems, and believe me, it doesn't go on and on and on. They should know by now, blah, blah, blah. I know.
All right, let me put it this way. Fez, you're the number one heart attack king, all right?
Thank you.
You're going to stay the heart attack king. And then Dave is I guess it's pterodactyl. Is that what he has, pterodactyl in his chest?
Pterodactyl, yeah.
All right, he's got a pterodactyl somewhere in his chest. I think it's from eating Flintstone vitamins.
They're good, though.
Russ, New Mexico, you're on Fez.
Hi, Ron. I know Fezzi's not doing well, Dave's not doing well, but you sound like $1 million, really.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Sure thing. I can kind of see Fez's point because pericarditis could be caused by a viral, bacterial, or fungal infection, which means that Dave's problems are pretty much self-induced. When you eat shit, that kind of thing happens. So I think that Fez's pain and life is much more important because he's been taking such good care of himself.
They already said they don't know where these things come from. Bill, Florida, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. I just feel, when he was crying on St. Paddy's Day and he was being picked on, I felt bad for Fez then. But now, how about, poor Dave? He's in the hospital. He's got a sick child. He's getting checked out for his condition. And, he has a sick child. And, how about a little compassion for him and his family? I'm sure.
I have asked him all about this whenever I could. I'm hoping for the best. I hope he's here Saturday.
Where's the humor, Fez? What happened to the humor? There would be a time that you would have a lot of fun teasing your buddy, and he would go, I know you're teasing, pal. But now it sounds like you mean it. You sound like he's faking his heart condition, or he's having a heart condition because you had a heart condition.
Well, I understand he's got something.
I brought up the Fezatorial. In the old days, you would say crazy things about things, but we'd all go, Fez is joking. Fez is having fun. He's teasing. He obviously doesn't feel this. These days, you never sound like you're joking. You're always angry. Tom, Tennessee, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, Ron. Me and some buddies down here in Tennessee, we're really upset about Dave, and we're going to put together a heart walk for Dave this weekend. Maybe you and Fez might join us, raise a little money.
Well, first of all, the only reason why you and your buddies are walking is because you have fucking, you've been busted for drunk driving. You got fucking DUIs, and now you have to walk. So don't try to act like that's for Dave. Second of all, I hope you raise a lot of money for him. That'd be great. Here's Eric in Dallas. You're on Fez.
Hey, guys. I'm sick of Dave getting mad at Fezzy like that and just coming off the hinges. Dave can take it, or he can give it, but he can't take it. How about every time in studio, Fez has a little episode, and Dave sits there and he cackles in the background. He has his giggles, and he sits there and needles at Fez. How about the whole Fast Freddy the intern deal? When Fez was drinking a little bit that day. He can give it, but he can't take it.
No, first of all, nobody on this show can take it. That's the whole fucking point. People that can take it aren't even fucking involved. I don't even have fucking respect for people who can take it. I thought maybe it was getting a little too fucking out of hand when the screaming started and the guy's sick, but, Jason, Virginia Beach.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
Last year I had a heart attack, and about a month or so ago I was playing football because I tried to get my activity back up, and I broke my nose. But the pain from the broken nose was a hell of a lot more than a heart attack because it lingered for days.
I had no idea. A heart attack is not that big a deal.
Yeah, so to compare pain with other people, it's unfair because, if you stab yourself through the arm, it's going to hurt worse than a heart attack. It's just unfair to compare pain. I mean, obviously Dave is in a lot of pain, so for Fez to compare his pain, it's just unfair.
A heart attack is deadly, is what I'm telling you, and I've had 2 of them. 2! A stent for each one.
What does that have to do with Dave's sickness? What does one have to do for the other?
He's trying to say that a broken nose is worse than a heart attack.
No, I mean from the beginning. Dave has this medical problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're not having a medical problem. Why are we talking about your heart attacks now?
Because it was brought up because I've had heart conditions that I can, if Dave's having heart trouble, I've been through these tests that he's taken.
Oh, so you're saying you're here to give comfort and aid and education to him.
Well,
That's what happened today.
Well, I don't know why he got so upset. He's the one who started calling people cocksucker.
What did he call him?
Cocksucker.
Steve, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Yeah, hey, Ron.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that Fez is treating Dave like an ex-lover.
The weird thing is this. You would expect Dave to say, I have these problems, and Fez to sympathize and say, here's some of the things you could do, or this has helped me in the past, or you need to, rest. Don't even listen to whatever it happens to be. He didn't do any of that. You immediately went on it and said that your stuff was worse. And then Fezzi said, you said that you didn't miss any time. And when you had your heart attack, I think you were out 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, I missed time with the heart attack, yeah. But I mean, he was trying to compare me with him. And how much time has he missed?
Well, this is his 3rd day, and he's still having the test done. And then you just heard from Dr. Steve saying this stuff takes a little time.
It's been snow days, it's been everything. So it can't keep getting pointed back to me about taking so many days off. It's constant with Dave. That's not a bad thing. It's not an insult. It's just fact now.
Benny, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Fez, let me just start out by saying I hate Dave. I can't stand him. When I listen to him, it makes me cringe. I love you. I'm always a Fez defender. Give the guy a break. I had this, and I'm 32 now. I had it when I was 27, so 5 years ago. What it feels like is someone's taking a knife, sticking it into your heart, and keep on twisting and twisting and twisting.
Oh, my
God. It's horrendous.
That's
Fez.
so much worse than Fez's.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I've never had a heart attack. My father had one a year later than I had pericarditis, and he said he didn't go through that. I mean, and imagine being as young as Dave and thinking you're having a heart attack and you're about to die. Fez, you're not an old man, but you're an older man. You're older than Dave. Give the guy a break. It's not all about you, man.
It really doesn't have anything to do with any of us.
No, but people keep trying to tell me my pain wasn't anything. They have no idea what I went through for 10 days. I walked around, came to the show with it, until I finally went to the doctor and was told I was having a heart attack.
So your heart attack lasted 10 days?
Yeah, from when I started feeling the pain to when I got something done about it.
So what part was the actual heart attack?
I think it was probably the night before I actually went to the hospital.
So if you would have went immediately when everybody started saying go to the doctor, you would have prevented your heart attack.
Yeah, some people were saying that might have just been a warning sign, not the actual heart attack.
Jay, Ohio, you're on Run of Fez.
Fez, why does everything have to be about you? You can't let
including this phone
else
call, Jay. That's weird.
No, stop.
Weird.
You can't let have anyone else have any other pain. Everything has to revolve around you. The moment something goes off of Fez, it turns into someone's attacking Fez or someone's trying to do something behind Fez's back. You need to have some kind of sympathy. I understand what the boy's going through, and I've had a heart attack too, and so has my father, and I know what that feels like too. So it's not the same thing. Dr. Steve said it. Ronnie's there saying it. Get over it.
Well, actually, I don't know. But normally if a person says, oh, I'm having this pain, I'm at the doctor's, blah, 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 I don't think that they're sandbagging. And then you got into that repeating, he'll be here Saturday night.
Yeah, because it was just what I thought.
But did you mean it in a comedic way? Or are you angry about this stuff?
I'm not angry about it.
Joey in Brooklyn, you're on Run of Fez.
How you doing? I'm a long-time listener, and I got to say, honestly, Fezzy pisses me off so fucking bad, I don't even want to listen anymore. I mean, I tune into the show because life's a fucking depressing ball of shit. You guys make me laugh my ass off. Then
Thank
it turns
you.
into a fucking, a shrink session. I mean, what the fuck? The guy's in a hospital. You getting strong with him?
He's
What's
not
wrong
in the
with
hospital.
You,
He's at home.
Did he go to the hospital today?
He went to the hospital to go get tests done. He doesn't have a doctor's office
So
to
the
go
only
to.
people that are sick are in the hospital. The people that are being outpatient treated for cancer, they're not sick.
No, they're sick.
All right. That's what we're talking about. He's at the hospital, not just at this moment.
Right, but I mean, with me, they weren't letting me come back the next day.
No one's talking about you from the beginning. This didn't have anything more to do. This had nothing to do with you. It's about Dave being sick.
It's the only heart example I have.
Seriously, out of the whole planet. You don't have Bill Clinton. We don't have to fucking run down how many people have had this. And he didn't have a heart attack. He has this other thing.
And he was kept overnight.
Who's he?
Bill Clinton.
That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about Dave. Dave did not have a heart attack. He had something completely different. If he got hit by a car, if a truck run over his fucking leg, you don't compare that to a heart attack, right?
Right.
Same thing here. Dr. Steve called us and said the guy is in terrible pain, and it's worse pain that you have when you're having a heart attack. And then Dr. Steve thought to himself, Ron gave me an idea. Why not panic over it? That surprises me. Hicks, the people with their panic anymore.
I don't get it, man.
Did you see Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
If you got the pot and the cops are in the same fucking bathroom, you gotta do one thing. You shit your pants and you keep on moving. Yes, we all feel fear of these things. Then move through it. He felt bad that he emailed me with the idea in the first place. Um, 866 Run Zero Fez, 866 Run Zero Fez. Steve, California, you're on Fez.
You know, I called about one thing, but this is something else. Fez just said that he walked around for 10 days having a heart attack. Now, I don't see David Mack out there walking around for 10 days, Fez. So this thing's got to be a little bit more of a hurt than a 10-day heart attack. But the reason that I called was that if we can restore Stevie Baldwin, we can restore Davy Mack. I say we need to put together restoredavymack.org.
From what I understand, since I called for the Restore Stevie Baldwin, that 202 listeners have raised over $8. Thank you. We thought it was 18, but fucking Earl never sent his 10.
What? He said he would.
We got to put together a nice little video package for Dave then.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ron Bennington. It does seem like as soon as Dave said he believed in God, his heart started hurting.
People are saying God shit all over Dave McDonald.
Nick, Philly, you're in Manifest.
Hey, Says, I have a question, man. What hurts worse, a heart attack or a big dick in the ass?
You don't have to answer that, Fez. Here's the deal. Dave is crazy as batshit, right?
Sure.
How come when you fight with him, he seems like he's sane?
He seems sane today? Screaming at me and calling me a cocksucker?
No, he seemed sick. He was a sick person. You know, like you don't start giving people shit in the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it felt like you were doing. Like you were... Now, I stuck up for you yesterday with Franklin. I thought Franklin got fucking too harsh too fast. And I actually slowed Dave down when he started to get personal. I noticed he's done that the last couple of times.
Right, that's the card he goes to.
He's got to stop that, Hicks.
I'll talk to him after the show today.
He ain't going to remember anything. He's perked.
He could share the wealth.
Yeah, I know. But I guess the pain is so bad, he doesn't want to fucking crush him up.
He said he was out already.
I always used to say that, too. I go, I'm out, get me more. They're out when you're fucking doubling and tripling down on them, that's for sure. John, you're in Manifest.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah. What do you got?
Why doesn't the Fez just come right out and say how he feels about Dave? I mean, he just fuck you, I don't care about you, I don't like you. I mean, it just seems like all bullshit.
I love Dave. I care a lot about Dave. I don't think he wants to be friends with me.
Let me just drive a truck through that. If I have a new nickname for you, it's the heart patient.
Thank you. But I'm coming out of this strong as an ox. Babe Blue Ox. That's my new thing.
All right, we're going to start and call you Babe the Blue Ox?
Yeah, that's my hero.
If you're blue, there's going to be some sort of circulation problem.
Oh.
Don't go with that analogy.
You cocksucker! Fuck you! Fuck you, cocksucker! Do we have that tape?
This microphone is bolted in here, otherwise I'd throw it.
I want to fucking hear how this went the other day. I can't believe we didn't play this all day. All right,
I'll be ready tomorrow, Fez, because God knows I've fucking helped you out, never fucking doubted you for 1 second in these thousands of shows you've taken off. But you know what?
Who's got the better track record here now?
I'll fucking do. And why do you think I'm in so much fucking pain?
Dave,
Because of fucking you fucking cocksucker.
All right, that's the downs talking, I'm sure. That's the downs talking, I'm sure.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, I mean, I remember the whole thing.
Here's what kills me. Out of all the things that offend Fez, that one he just shut up for. And has never gotten offended about it. And for all the people that bashed Fez for pushing Dave that far, once Dave fucking smacked him on the nose, you never heard another word out of Fez.
That wasn't my intent.
All right, let's listen to it again. Because it's really funny because you were already really mean to him before we got there.
Yeah, no, I was definitely fucked up and angry.
I'll be ready tomorrow, Fez, because God knows I've fucking helped you out, never fucking doubted you for 1 second in these thousands of shows you've taken off. But you know what?
Who's got the better track record here now?
I'll fucking do. And why do you think I'm in so much fucking pain?
Dave,
Because of fucking you fucking cocksucker.
All right, that's the downs talking, I'm sure. That's the downs talking, I'm sure. It was really funny because you could hear my voice. I knew where it was going. I'm like, Dave, let's stop this. And then right as soon as it happened, it was almost like, okay, that's not even a mess. Let's just start sopping this up off the floor. Watley never said a word. Then that night, Dave calls me at my house. Hey, Mr. B, not feeling so well. And I'm like, all right, buddy, well, if, don't come in tomorrow if you're not feeling okay. So I know that he's nervous to ask, but I'm not going to help him at all. And he goes like this. That thing was Fez. Was that like a bit we were doing? Like he didn't know how I took it. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Well, for me, it was kind of like a bit, he's saying. Because,
I don't know what was going on. That was crazy. I broke my goddamn wife's phone. I have to go to Verizon immediately after the show to get her a fucking new phone because it's splintered into a million pieces on my wall. And then after the show, I called up Pepper because, believe it or not, I do not remember calling in or you guys calling me. I was on the show a second time that day. I thought that ended the communication, so I fucking blacked out on Percocet.
You actually called back and tried to be fun, like, hey, what's up?
I don't remember.
Right, you're just having fun.
I think that was when you were calling from the floor.
I don't remember anything. Yeah, I don't remember. So that was crazy. Oh, these health problems, huh? Medications.
Let's just play it one more time.
Please.
Let's just do one more.
I'll be ready tomorrow, Fez, because God knows I've fucking helped you out, never fucking doubted you for 1 second in these thousands of shows you've taken off. But you know what?
Who's got the better track record here now?
I'll fucking do. And why do you think I'm in so much fucking pain?
Dave,
Because of fucking you fucking cocksucker.
All right, that's the downs talking, I'm sure. That's the downs talking, I'm sure. Well, fucking funny.
Oh my God, I need a drink. Fuck it.
Your fucking thing, and that's twice now that you've gotten really pissed at Fez. There's something brewing so fucking just right under the surface, ready to explode at any second.
Yeah. There is. You're probably right about
Yeah.
that. You're right. What do you
And a
want me to say?
Percocet is your start button.
And then after the show, I was talking with Fez that day, and he's like, why is it just me? Anyone else can say anything the way they want to say. And I go, and then the following day, I made Fez listen back to his old Fezatorials because I'm like, it's not like you didn't say awful things in those days, Fez. You did. You were just being amusing.